I'm Gabrielle Knox and I'm in 12th grade.
My name's Kevin and I'm in 11th grade.
My name is Jada Rasher and I'm in grade 11.
My name is Taina Spates. I am in 12th grade.
My name is Sydney Knuckles. I'm in the 12th grade.
Hi, my name is Tatiana Pollock and I'm a junior.
My name is Justice and I'm a junior.
I'm Kai and I'm a junior.
My name is Madison and I'm a junior.
My name is Jaden Jared and I'm a senior.
I feel like at school I have to prove myself, like prove that I'm smart enough to be at the school when like my other classmates don't.
I feel like biased opinions and thoughts make it harder to be a minority in general, because before you even get the chance to show who you are or show your skills or talents, you've already been judged just by the color of your skin or race.
Being inside the ROTC classroom, we constantly, black girls feel like they constantly have to prove themselves to the higher students, just like white and boys in general. And like, oh no, they don't really, they're just so judgy. Rather than helping us, they look down on us. But usually like they have family that's been in the program or that's in the military, so they understand things easier than we do. So it's just like we have to constantly prove ourselves to show that we are like worth it, or we can be in this like thick end.
I feel like now that I'm a senior, a lot of things are different, but going into your freshman year when you're coming in and teachers don't know you, you automatically get stereotyped. Like they don't know you as your personality, so they put you in groups off of what you look like. So if you're the kid who's quiet with glasses on, they're going to think you're the smart one. If you're the one who's talkative, they're going to think you're going to be the class clown for the rest of your 4 years.
I feel like they do because, again, like I said, you have to try more to get to a certain goal, while non-minorities don't really have to do anything. They're just there already.
Yes, of course, because like somebody could look at me and be like, oh, she's an African American woman, so she might not be as qualified as a non-African American woman. So yes, I do believe that.
I feel like that because of the way I look, that I'm very much judged in the community and in places like jobs to the point that I'm not allowed to do certain things, or I'm not allowed to grow as a person because of people's bias against my skin tone.
It's just sad sometimes. Like you look at it and you'll just be like, why did that happen? And then you know that there's a different option that could have happened, but people was too short-term thinking and just being irrational.
It makes me really sad because I feel like there's no reason for us to be mistreated for something that we can't control, especially since we didn't do anything. So like when I have to look at the news and see that some like police brutality happened in another like state, it's really hard and it like hurts.
When I do hear about the current events, it stays on my mind throughout the day, and I feel like it's overwhelming to continue to have to hear about it, especially like if I just get on social media in my free time. Hearing about it throughout the day, it like drags me down.
I feel like the only way to get through it is to talk about it, and getting through it just means conversating with it, like making sure that our history lessons or having whatever type of class period isn't only talking about old stuff, but talking about current events, because if you can't unpack what's going on right now, then you never really digress it and get past it. So I feel like there should be more conversations about it and less like avoiding of it. The
current events have helped me discover my college major. I want to major in public policy to help address issues that occur in schools through education reform. It's not as bad as other schools. You know, it could be better. I still feel racial tensions or whatever, but you know, it's really not bad, honestly.
It's been alright, because you know, like with sports, it kind of balances it out, because I feel like some of your coaches and stuff like that make you feel welcome.
Overall, it's been a good experience, but there has been like certain situations where I haven't felt comfortable to go to an administrator. Like dealing with racial issues, I haven't felt comfortable to go to any faculty or staff because it's often just brushed off like any racial issues here.
I feel like there's some that do and some that don't. Like there's some that who we'll have conversations at least like once a week where we'll talk about current stuff or things that we want to get off our chests, or have assignments that like allow us to talk about what we want to talk about. But there's just some that's just like, we're gonna get through this curriculum Monday through Friday. They plan set like before school starts, so they don't let anything else interrupt their plan, as if life is not lifing.
Not really. I feel like if I brought it up, either the teacher would like shut it down, or some of like my classmates might show their opinion, and then their opinion's like, well, you're overreacting type of thing.
Just in certain situations, like they only do it when certain issues are brought up in society or in the school, but other than that, it's not really something that's talked about a lot in my classes at least.
No, I don't feel like they do at all. And not just because they have like different opinions or views. I feel like they don't do it because they don't want to make other students uncomfortable or give them opportunity to think differently about it. I feel like they're afraid of what might be said or stated that offends other people. But in order to make a difference, I feel like you have to be able to have those uncomfortable conversations.
Personally, I don't feel represented at Mill just because the stuff we learned, the curriculum, it isn't designed for me. I feel like things such as an African American history course should be required due to the impact that African Americans have had in America, and we're not taught that. We're only taught about the negatives of it. And like even this month, February,
teaching like teachers that, you know, sometimes you don't have to yell at a student. Like, you don't know what someone's going through, how their day is, to just yell at them about a lanyard. There's like bigger problems that we should be worried about than just simple stuff.
I would say make us feel genuinely comfortable. You know, you might have stuff like Black Student Union, which of course is great, but that's just, you know, that's something that is common at every school. So
I think we should continuously do things to uplift Black students instead of just doing one thing and dropping it. We need something that's continuous.
There should be more conversations open about it, more comfortable conversations, training of staff and teachers to like know about stuff and to understand that some people might feel uncomfortable, like when it comes to certain curriculum, like stuff that we've been taught for years. That's just, it's the same old. Like the only Black history that you'll get taught, for the main part, you'll get taught slavery. Then as soon as they got out of slavery, you're not talking about the attributes Black people made to society, what they did originally in Africa, or what they're doing now in 2023. It's not a lot of current events. It's just the negatives of what makes Black people Black people.
I feel like first teachers need to have some sort of racial equality trainings. The next thing I would say is maybe, I mean, I don't think it's possible, but I just feel like everybody needs to learn some sort of history, or like know how to properly treat people, or what would make people uncomfortable and what's not appropriate and what is appropriate. Because we often say like, don't do inappropriate things or don't do anything that could offend anybody. But to every person, that might be something different.
I feel like just getting to know the people better. Like, don't just assume. Like, it's like you could be coming from somewhere, but you could be a totally different type of person. Like, just because you come from a certain area or you look like a certain way, but you could be a very good person.